Okay. Let's open first. So last time we were having some trouble with good old Hornet, and banged my head against that wall enough times. Yeah, well, maybe it's worth looking for a source of strength. You in the way. Loadout feels different. Oh, my nail isn't as long because I've got the quick slash. Well, might as well keep it up. Keep going up for a little bit. Give me you. Now thinking on it, there was also that one spot near the Mantis village I could never get because I couldn't do a double jump. tiny thing, you climb high, seek thy knowledge of these lands. This ashen place is grave of worm. Once told, it came to die. But what is death for that ancient being? More transformation, methinks. This failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that event.
Billy Bob.
This falling ash is mold, the worm's corpse decaying. Endless. Serene. Sad. With its like gone, the world is smaller. Don't mistake. I am not worm. Too small I am. Too many limbs. No foresight like those old things.
Billy Bob.
For quiet retreat did I climb up here, away from spitting creatures. Yes, high up, away from simple minds lost to fight. Theirs is a different kind of unity, rejection of the worm's attempt at order. I resist the light's allure, union it may offer, but also a mind bereft of thought. To instinct alone a bug is reduced. Be on your way, then. Its rest I'll return to, though in these times sleep oft proves uneasy.
Well,
Well, thank you for the lore, dude. Bombardier things. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't like you. I want you to die. Thank you. Okay. I will mention something near the tram of the ancient basin. Check that out. Hello, night. Goodbye, night. Wait, what? Thought I saw. Yes, those are bodies falling from the sky. Good with that pogo jump. Oops, didn't mean to follow. Okay, here's the tram. Guessing something down here. Or maybe not. Something not obvious. Ah! Oh my. Honey? The hive. You're a corpulent looking fella. Oh, you make annoying things. Oh, it's... Heal up. Go. So let's see. This is a different looking place so far. It feels like there's actually some order going on. No, it's still get orange stuff going on. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Nope, 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 nope. I don't like you. Ah, one of you. Yep. Okay. Those things are scary, but at least they're bearable. Okay, so I got that. How much? I wasn't paying attention to my essence counter. How much do I got? I don't really think I got. No, do I have to? Hardened tribe. Light familiar. It's interesting seeing this color palette at least. Getting some amber. You are big. At least you don't turn into... Oh, jeez. One of those things. Bounce around like a silly big old bumblebee. Jeez. Hello. I have discovered the hive.
Yes. I'm glad you discovered it without me having to point out exactly where.
Yeah. I mean, telling me it was near the tram was a pretty good hint, so...
Yeah. But yeah. Very annoying enemies.
I mean, they've actually been kind of handleable so far. I mean, these dudes that basically turn into living drills are kind of scary as fuck, but at least it's like they give you plenty of tell and time to figure out, oh, he's about to ram his ass into you.
Yeah, just kind of sucks when they just like, they take away the platform that you're standing on.
That's a thing they can do?
Yeah, they can destroy environmental structures. Like, only in the hive, of course.
I haven't noticed that yet, but I guess I shall see. So this... Ah, it's one of those breakaway wall things. Okay. And that's how you little frickers here. I thought you were just flies, but yeah, I guess you're bees. Yeah. Neat. Ah, yeah.
Pretty good.
Cool. Oh yeah, I see that. Some of the platforms are cracked. Okay.
I have a cat that's been a troublemaker today.
What trouble has she caused?
Making Nan worry and wake me up in the morning because she was walking all over the washing machine. So of course she was stepping on all the buttons that turn the washing machine on.
Fair enough.
trying to get into the linen press. The doors are closed, but she wants in.
Of course.
And just in general, hiding and making us think that she got outside.
That is quite a bit of troublemaking indeed.
Which, I mean, I suppose it's a good thing, because it means that she's now, like, comfortable enough with us that she will just, you know, roam the house and not run away from us. It does mean that now she wants to find new places to hide, because cat. It's that stage of, this is my house now, let's explore it even more.
Thinking on that, with while playing this, now it has me thinking of like, ah yes, you have the adopted kitty Metroidvania.
Oh my god. That... I could so totally see that being a game.
So gradually unlock abilities, find connections between the various rooms, be a nuisance to your new owners.
Yeah. I still need to eventually get Stray and play that.
Yes, like I keep thinking about that myself. Like I don't have a PS5, but that is one of the things I thought
It is on
would be cool.
PC.
That is good. Still have to think about it. But
Yeah.
Oh man, gotta get into getting this, don't I?
Speaking of things that are out on PC, I just remembered that blanking on the name at the moment. That's annoying. Rune Factory 5 just got a PC release.
Huh. I think I picked up a copy of Rune Factory 4 at some point. I need to play through that.
Rune Factory 4 is one of the best. As I think I've mentioned before, it's got one of my favorite characters.
Is it a spoilery character to discuss? Or...
Nah, you meet them like right away. It's Ventuswill, the great dragon. Basically, the premise is, you know, like every other Rune Factory, you find yourself with amnesia. Everyone thinks that you were like a visiting prince or princess that was supposed to come to the town. So you get thrust into the position, and Ventuswil, who's kind of like the town's guardian, is the one that basically is like, okay, yeah, look, I mean, she doesn't speak like that. She's more like, you are the princess, of course, and because I was playing, female character.
Mm-hmm.
So she basically thrusts you into the position, and she's like, yeah, I know you're probably not, but like, work with me.
Nice.
She's like, just do it until the actual prince or princess shows up or something like that. Like, it's been a while since I played it. But yes, she is a big friendly dragon.
Nice. Yeah, I've never played a Rune Factory game, but I do have an appreciation for those farm sim type things, and it's nice to know that I like the premise of, yes, you are the dude who's like, well, you're close enough, you can do the thing.
Yeah. From what I remember though, like, I don't think you ever regain your memories, so I'm not sure, like, I think it hints at that you actually were the prince or princess, but because of the accident that caused you to lose your memories, you're not sure.
Ah.
Oh, speaking of trouble,
Trouble?
what are you on the prowl for? More mischief?
Perhaps shenanigans, even?
Yes. The mischief, shenanigans, and there's a third one that I know that usually goes in that same sort of vein. I can't think of it at the moment. But yeah, like you've played Stardew Valley, so Stardew Valley is closer to Rune Factory than it is Story of Season / Harvest Moon.
I mean, from what,
Just
yeah,
because of
because
that.
from what I understand, it's got stuff like the dungeon delving, fighting, whatever type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that was one thing I enjoyed.
Yeah, and there's actual boss fights. I'm probably going to finish Saints Row soon, so I might have to look into getting Rune Factory 5. Problem is, I know that once I start a Rune Factory game, I'll then want to be like, time to go and play all the other Rune Factory games.
Oh gosh.
Or maybe, recently, there's been two recent, Story of Season games. Friends of Mineral Town, which is a remake of, the original... I want to say the original, the second Harvest Moon game?
I forget, but I do recognize the name Mineral Town as a recurring Harvest Moon thing, so...
Yeah, so Harvest Moon 64, which I believe... Actually, no, I think it was the Super Nintendo that the first one was on?
The first one was a Super Nintendo one, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, like, the first 3 games were all basically the same. Just kind of like incremental updates from what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was after that that's like then they did like more Friends of Mineral Town, which was a hey, you can actually play a female character in this one. But yeah, then the other one, the most recent one, is Pioneers of Olive Town, I think it's called.
Alright.
I don't know, I'm just... There are two games at the moment that, just thanks to... One, thanks to just, you know, remembering it, Rune Factory I really want to play again. And then, the other one, I watched a video last night, this YouTuber who, she does some really crazy makeup and that, she did a video that was like, the creepiness and that of, Sims 2.
Okay.
Now I'm like, damn it, now I want to play The Sims again.
Man, I haven't played The Sims in a long ass time.
I was both surprised and not surprised to learn that there is lore in The Sims.
Wait. Yeah, I suppose that fits. You might as well just go down. Ah, here it is. Sacred Grave. Ashen Ground. Kingdom's Birth.
Hey. Okay, that was a playful tap. I can't get back to my bedroom.
A high-level mob is in your way?
Yes, and it has the fluffy protection. You wanna fight me, do you? I'm not sure if she's being serious or not. It's hard to tell.
Just pretend boss music is playing either way.
I walk past. Are you gonna swipe at me again? She just wants to play, so I'm gonna... If you want to play, I can go grab the thing you play with, but I need to go past.
No, no walking past. Only play.
Ah! Went to look for something to play with, and she followed me. Okay, I can go to my room now and grab her toy. She did the whole thing pretending that she wasn't interested in it. And the moment I started to move it away, she's just like, no, bring it back.
Yes, cats. The classic tsundere pet. Jesus, these freaking... No, god damn it!
Yeah, the hive can be pretty tricky.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just more angry that I lost the cash from my other spirit, but oh well. Like, frick, man, I was just trying to go through and they're like, nah, we're gonna ruin your day.
Yeah, there is an ability that I can't remember what level you get. I mean, not level. I can't remember how many essence you need to unlock it. I think it's called like Dream Gate or something like that. Basically, it allows you to set a teleport point. I think you can set multiple of them and then teleport between them.
That sounds useful.
I have to get you food tomorrow. Right after the game, I've got to go down to the pet store, buy her a new bag of food, and I'll probably buy her some catnip.
I bet you like that.
So I want to see, like, to try and get her stop being such a bitch, get her more used to people. I want to see apply, you know, using treats will help.
Good old bribery.
Yes, drugs as well.
Yes. Money. Money's good. Look, wait. Nope, can't get there yet. Gonna have to eventually find that acid resisting upgrade.
Yes, you mean the Varia suit?
Now I'm thinking of the vessel with huge ass shoulder pads. And I like the idea of how ridiculous it makes him look. Let's try this again. Freaking nightmare Beedrill. Damn it, no, 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 do you fucks. Alright, well if they're not gonna let me just pass get my business, I'm just gonna have to murder them every time I enter the room. They chose this. I am sure the mantises would approve of my style.
Yes. Kill them hard enough that they learn to respect you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you done? Yeah, I think she's done. Oh, that means... hopefully that means no zoomies tonight. Done that a few times where I've been laying in bed and all I hear is... She's just running up and down the house.
Adorable and yet at the same time incredibly distracting.
Yes.
Maybe I'll save at this bench as well. Alright, you fuckers.
I hate those hoppers.
Yes. They are extremely annoying.
Hey, show me a map for a bit. Let's see. Go, yeah, show me City of Tears. Go down a bit. Okay, yes, that was the tram that I was thinking of. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see what you're missing. I mean, you can see what you're missing as well.
Yeah.
There's that path at the bottom of the
Yeah. See about looking into that. Gonna check out the rest of that hive, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a joke. I think it was a mod. It could have been just an animation, but the joke was with the those primal aphids. They're like, "Ah, yes, this is the ultimate enemy," and they just machine gun shoot their freaking projectiles.
God.
It's like this is what it really feels like fighting them.
Frick. Yeah, well.
I'm starting to wonder
Mm-hmm.
if Bloodstained would have been like better if they adopted the sort of modern Metroidvania style of like Souls-like.
How so?
I don't know, it's a great game. I need to finish it. But it doesn't feel like it's really in the sort of conversation when it comes to people talking about Metroidvanias.
Yeah, I think part of the issue with Bloodstained is it's kind of trapped in the identity of basically being in the shadow of Castlevania.
Yeah. It does feel like it needs like to really stamp out its own identity, other than just being the spiritual successor idea.
Yeah, it's funny because I feel like if anything has kind of really defined it, it's been the those NES like spin-offs.
Yeah.
And I think for those it's kind of because they really embraced what I think some people like about some of like the old school style kind of Castlevania things, where one, I think it's the pixel art, but also I think it's because they kind of made a much tighter game. Like, the main Bloodstained game is decent and all that, but it kind of feels like it kind of spreads itself a bit thin at times. And it doesn't quite feel as polished. Like, it's still a good game, but it kind of has the feel of it didn't quite meet its potential.
Yeah. Like, another game that I really should get around to playing. I sort of started a bit. I've talked about this before, and same as last time, I forgot the name. But I do know that it's on my. It's actually installed. Ender Lilies.
I feel like I've heard that name. What's it about?
So it's going for that sort of dark fantasy, sort of, you know, Dark Souls aesthetic. You essentially play as a young girl who is apparently supposed to be /cursed/ blessed, whatever. And the gimmick is that all her weapons are actually like spirits. So almost like Thingo from Castlevania, where it's like, oh, the first spirit you get is like a soldier that, you know, was good with a sword. So it's like, well, not really good with a sword, but yeah. So when you slash, the soldier appears and does the slash. And it seems to be the whole thing is that she can cure people of this disease by taking it onto herself. And that's how she gains her abilities. So it's like the bosses are corrupted people.
Okay.
At least that's what I got for the, like, doing the first like 10 minutes of the game.
The premise sounds interesting, at least.
Yeah.
Get over here, you bouncy frick. Ah, dang it. No. Here, here. Notice me, big fat senpai. Ah. Here. Thank you.
It is like, as annoying as it is, I do like the idea that it's like, oh, here's an upgrade behind a wall that you can't break through. Oh, if you've been paying attention, you notice that these enemies can break terrain.
Yeah. And that is cool when you're able to figure something out. But it is cool when you are able to figure something like that out.
Yeah.
Rangers! Alright. At least I got that upgrade thing now. Stop, and maybe I should try living dangerously. Take that off. Probably ill-advised, but fuck it. Yeah, having range on the nail feels good. Okay. Alright, I gotta remember, the only way to deal with them is a policy of genocide.
Yes.
Right. got that shortcut, so I don't have as much bullshit to deal with. Yay.
I see you still using Overcharmed.
Yep. Not fully combat ready, but it's like, man, I really like having a longer nail. I feel so much safer with that distance.
I suppose at least overcomes the double damage you take.
Mm-hmm.
Bit.
What is behind the double doors? Darkness? A boss fight? Look, just close the doors on me now.
Yeah. Like, we both know what's gonna happen here.
Oh gosh, this mysteriously open place has no enemies in it. I guess I'll just walk right on through. Oh no! It was a trap. Who could have seen it coming? I gotta say, I'm liking the cut of this guy's jib so far. Well, you're something new. I don't mind dying to you. Even if I gotta, Jesus Christ, walk back that much.
Then I just imagine Kerrigan just like, oh, you've only got one sword. Of course, for anyone that would be watching, when I say Kerrigan, of course, they might end up thinking StarCraft.
Yeah.
But of course, we're talking about your B-drill.
Yes. It was anywhere from 2 to 4 swords, depending on whether she's mega evolved.
Correction, depending on how angry she is.
Yeah. I still love how I wound up being able to pull off that crit hit pin missile on the freaking mega evolved what's the Trico? I forget, but still, like, just the insane amount of damage on that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey!
Oh, look. It's a dead person.
Maybe I'll switch.
Bladder and nightmare awoken after 4 hours of sleep.
Hey, you're in the
I'm
same boat
just-
as I am.
Uh,
I only got 4 hours sleep.
yeah. So, you know me. I'm just airing my room and then I'll try and go back to sleep. Thought I'd spend those few minutes with you guys, since it just so happened to be the stream day.
Alright.
I just found the tortoise.
The what?
In Saints Row, I found the tortoise. T-U-R-D-I-S. It is a TARDIS porta potty.
And it can go anywhere in time and space?
I don't know. I just took a picture of it so I can. I love there's this part where it's like, oh, you can get like collectibles that you can then use to display at your hideout. And it's like, okay, so how does that work? Oh, you just take a picture of him. It's like, okay, so what, does someone like 3D print it and then send it to us? No, you just take a picture of it and then you get it. How does that work? It just does. So yes, by taking a picture of the tortoise, I can now put it on display.
Huzzah. God, I know my brain is getting frickin' taken over by memes, because it's like when you get into that thing of like, how does that happen? All I can hear in Todd Howard's voice is, it just works.
Yep, exactly. Hopefully no longer being overcharmed will help my survivability. Operating procedure, kill all the stupid bees.
somebody's gotta tell these frickin' bees. There is a time and a place to smash your big hairy balls in someone's face. This is not the time.
But they enjoy it so much.
I know. Alright, it's over here. Fuck my... self. Just... okay.
I might make myself a cheese toasty for lunch.
Sounds like that could be good.
Yeah. It's like I was watching Food Theory the other day where he was doing the longest cheese stretch
Yeah.
and pointing out the fact that Americans call them grilled cheese, even though you generally like grilling them is only one of the ways you do it.
I mean, it works as a term.
Yeah. Like I've always known it as like a. Oh, there are two terms you'll hear from Australians. That's either you know, a toasty, or a toasted cheese sanger.
A sanger.
My name's
Yes,
nice.
because sanger is sandwich.
You know, I'd say something about how they have the same number of syllables, but then I know how names for things go. And so, you know, I'm just gonna say, you know what, you Aussies have some endearing names for things. I'll say that much.
You are kind of incomprehensible at the moment, Conrad.
Just said know what he said.
You just, it's, yeah, your words are a bit too mumbled. But yeah. I get the gist of it.
I'll admit, though, when it comes to the matter of like what cheese is the best for a grilled cheese sandwich, I honestly did kind of feel affirmed of my own thoughts on what cheese to use in a grilled cheese sandwich, because I know for me I use a mix of my preference is a mix of American cheese and mozzarella cheese. And yes, I know when it comes to American cheese, the cheese has to be in quotation marks, but still.
I think that's enough airing. I'm gonna go sleep again,
You do that.
hopefully. See ya, and bon appetit.
Have a good sleep.
But yeah, like I like mozzarella. I remember myself, I spent a good like couple of hours in the hive.
Yeah, it's definitely been tough
I mean,
enough to work.
Yeah. Just for me, like I always end up with that situation where I'm like, I get triggered. I just want to get to the boss, so I try to avoid all the enemies, and that usually then,
The impatience begets you.
yeah.
Ah, dang it. I mean, I figured speeding through wouldn't do anything, but... Yeah, dang it.
Not quite the speedrun method.
Yeah. Nope, I don't want to go through that again!
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. Get over here, you hopping bastard. they're just way too fucking tanky.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one thing if they hit hard and go fast, but like, they take so many hits.
One thing I find funny is that like a lot of like, you know, Dark Souls is the game that kind of set the whole you know, sort of rest point idea, where it's like, yeah, you rest, things respawn, and then there's usually that travel back to the boss fight. And so a lot of games, yeah, copied that. And then you have Elden Ring, that's like, you know what? We're just gonna put a reset point out in front of each boss zone for you, so you don't have to do the gauntlet anymore.
Huh.
It's one of the things that makes Elden Ring so accessible.
And it's a funny thing hearing a Souls-like game being called that, but I suppose they do figure, yeah, there does come a point where it's one thing to be like, okay, yes, the player earns back their chance at another fight, but then there does kind of come a point where it's like, we're just wasting their time.
Yeah.
It's why I appreciate how there are games will be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna put a checkpoint here because you've demonstrated you can get this far. Like, that was one thing I did like about Legends Arceus, was the whole thing of like, okay, you can either start the whole thing over if you really feel the point of pride there, or if, like, you just want to not spend as much time on this, you can go to a certain point that you've reached. I like that.
Yeah. When I did the fight with Arceus, like, I never used the like, I always made sure to restart the fight because it just felt like I'm like, nah, I don't want to take the easy way out. But it's like, it is like that. I hope, like, they, again, it doesn't seem like the next Pokemon game, Scarlet and Violet, are going to be using the lessons learned from Arceus, because it came out too soon. But, like, hopefully they do actually make the game difficult and have stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I could see it's like if it's a, like, their gym leaders or whatever, it's like, oh, every time you take out one of their Pokemon, it's a checkpoint or something. And again, that might be too easy.
I guess it really kind of depends on how they do things. Like, if they do make it gym fights like they have in previous generations, like, I don't think I would mind needing to go through whole things like that again.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think in a sense, gyms, at least for the past generations, already had a good enough thing for, you've defeated a player, or rather, you've defeated a trainer in a gym. You know, that's something you don't have to do again, and that's good. I think probably the biggest point of tension, like, is just the, oh, do you have to do the puzzle again, which thankfully, like, they have done the sense of, like, okay, if you've solved this much, we'll give you a shortcut or whatever. They've done that. But yeah, like, I guess it'll kind of depend on whatever they do for the gym battles. It's... I think one thing that comes to mind for me is the thought of, like, I do hope they do try something different. Like, I remember when, while, Sun and Moon were kind of slightly mixed affairs. I really appreciated that they kind of tried to, instead of a gym challenge, like, they still basically did the gym challenge, but it felt like you were doing much more of a cultural specific thing with some of the things they were challenging you to do. I kind of hope that they'll do something like that. Like,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's they did that again in Sword and Shield, but I feel like they almost kind of did a good job of leaning into the concept in Sword and Shield, because it actually felt like, okay, yeah, you're part of like a sports league and all that, and you get uniforms and stuff for it. It felt like they really embraced how that can work as an official organization thing, whereas it felt like for most other generations, it's like, okay, we got some dude out in this town here who thinks he's a big shot. Okay, yeah, he's a part of the league.
Yeah. Like, one thing I still wish they would do, my dream for a Pokemon game, is if they actually embrace the actual rules of Pokemon battles and actually have like gym leaders use gym rules, or they have like official league rules where it's like, this is a 3-on-3 match, you have to select which 3 of your 6 you have to go into battle with.
Yeah, that would be neat to see them embrace as, like, the rules.
Yeah, and then maybe even do it where it's like, they have a level cap, so like a level limit and level cap sort of thing, where it's like, your Pokemon have to be, like, say, at least level 10. If they are over level 10, they get leveled down to level 10. If they are under, you can't enter them.
I feel
that
like...
way... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, that's the kind of thing where... I feel like that would be good as, like, an optional mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the kind of thing where I could see some players, like beginner players, wanting to be able to over-level because they kind of benefit from that.
Yeah.
Okay. That again, not as... I got in further. That is good. Sorry, what were you saying before I interrupted?
That's it.
I know for me, one thing that I've been thinking would be a neat idea for them to go for gyms is going for more general battle strategies rather than a type bias.
Yeah, that would be also good. That way you're like, oh, it's the grass gym, I just show up with one fire Pokemon and just steamroll.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, sometimes with that, sure, they'll, like, defy expectations by, oh, we have a grass that, I don't know, has ground type or whatever, so it can resist. But, like, that's kind of still something you can get around. And it's like, it's something where whenever I hear about how things are done competitively, it's like, yeah, there are all sorts of things that are done to get the edge in a fight and different strategies people will go for that don't necessarily just hang on having a type. It's like, oh,
yeah.
You know. I guess almost something that's almost like a writ large version of how some trainer classes are. Like, there's the whole thing of, like, the gambler, gamer, whatever type that is focused entirely around luck, high risk, high reward attacks.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I see you've now encountered the primal Espid. Or whatever its name is.
Aphid.
Aphid.
One of the two, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
How
fun.
you going?
I am, difficulties in this game aside, doing pretty decent. Got a start to a nice, decently long weekend. Went for a nice walk.
Killing fly cows.
Mm-hmm.
I played with my cat.
Dang
Yeah,
it,
that's
Urgle,
fair.
you missed a chance to say you played with your pussy.
Sure, damn.
You're a disappointment to us all.
Yeah. But yeah, well, go ahead.
So I was just gonna say, yes, one of the top 3 sentences Conrad hears on a daily basis. Because his family is terrible.
Yeah, he jumped on for a moment, but he was so tired that, like, we couldn't even really understand what he was saying. He just mumbled.
Are you sure he was mumbling and not just speaking in Polish?
I mean, they were
Yes, I'm
recognizably
sure.
English words.
Yeah.
So what have I missed so far?
In turn,
I've died several times because these bees keep wanting to push their hairy balls in my face and show me how many spikes they have in their anus.
Yeah, sounds about right.
and we were discussing Pokemon.
Yeah?
Yep. In fact, I was just about to talk about if I was to make a Pokemon game, the way I would make it. I've sort of discussed this in the past in terms of like, oh, I would like completely rebalance everything. But like in terms of actual like story, I've never really talked about. But the way I would make a Pokemon story is I would have no... Technically, I would have a villain team, but also have no villain team.
So sort of Team Yell?
No. So, what I would do is the whole big story is I would actually just make the league something like the idea of wrestling, where it's like you start off in like the indie circuit, and then you have to then eventually like earn enough reputation to get scouted into the league, and then you're trying to then earn your reputation in the league to eventually face the champion.
Right.
And the idea I'd have is that there are obvious like storylines and that you can get involved with, and in fact it'll be a bit of like your choices in that can determine the storyline. You could be a heel, as in like, the wrestler term.
I am familiar with wrestler
Yes.
terms.
You could basically be a face or a heel. You can join the villain team, and the villain team are basically like they're the guys that lie, cheat, and steal. They'll interrupt matches.
Oh god,
We-
Team Flair. It's just Team Flair.
Not really, no.
No, no, not the like Team Flare, the aesthetics, and just without the overall. Just the we want to have this legendary Pokemon to annihilate all unpretty life.
Yeah, it's basically, it's like their whole shtick is that, you know, they want to be the champions as well, but they use underhanded tactics.
Yeah, I'm just saying that Team Flare would probably work as. I mean, once you remove the whole end of the world scenario from their thing, just the aesthetics of just the suit and the persona works really well as a villain wrestling faction.
The thing is, you could do multiple factions, so you could have multiple like bad guy factions. You could have ones that are like the corporate. It's like, yes, we want to corporatize the league. Then you have like the faction that's like frickin' Team Skull. They're the punks. You have a faction that are like the goody two shoe faces. They're all like the heroes.
Hold on. And I will be back.
Yeah.
And back.
Welcome back.
You are just in time to be a witness to my victory.
Yep. That's why I went super quiet. I'm like, I'm not gonna interrupt, like, distract.
Yeah.
That's
Just
how
that-
this is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations on killing a bee.
Yeah. And that that looks like a queen, who I guess is like, yeah. You fought for my amusement, you may pass. And I acquire hive blood. What is hive blood? Golden nugget of the hive's precious hard nectar. Heals the bear's wounds over time, allowing them to regain health without focusing the soul. Costing 4 divots, holy heck.
It also has the unofficial side benefit of if you wear it, the bees will leave you alone.
Ah.
Yeah, that is... I believe that is one of the charms that basically made the blue blood playstyle, you know, possible. But if I recall, it does recharge your blue blood.
That would be good. Hi. My knight, at last you are freed. Small thing, I know you're kind. If you attempt to resolve your past, then know I am not the queen you seek. It is the pale beings that bear blame for your nature. Though this hive exists within Hollow Nest, we play no part in its attempt at perpetuation. Okay. To rail against nature is folly. All things must accept an end. Okay, and I'm gonna... Yep. So I suppose it didn't go to that part at the bottom. Maybe worth a look.
Oh yeah, you literally just talked to the spirit of the queen. You're right in that the queen in the back, the body in the background is the queen, it's just she's dead.
Ah.
Yeah, she got too big and basically starved to death.
Yeah, this sounds about right for Hollow Knight. I swear to God, I am gonna kill every single bee in this place.
Or you could just equip the honey and go explore.
Yeah, I can be a fucking pacifist, why not?
Things you just want to hear, just the things you just love to be able to hear from the little knight. Just fine, I'll be a bloody pacifist.
Just die, you stupid bastards. Oh, now you're running away. Okay. Just die.
Just the thing about the honey thing is, if I recall correctly, yes, you regain health, but it's one of those, you only regain health for a damaged heart. Once a heart's empty, it doesn't reform.
Right.
So you can't, it's not a thing where you can just cheese it and regain health by standing still somewhere.
No.
Yeah. That makes
On the
it
plus side, you
slightly
can
less
actually...
useful.
I mean, on the plus side, you can actually just naturally focus and regain those hearts manually.
True. Still, that seems
Yeah.
like a thing where it's like for four divots, it seems like it ought to be able to heal back indefinitely.
Yeah, there are some areas where it basically becomes a godsend. Like in particular, certain like jumping puzzle areas where, you know, if you
The path of pain.
yes. So that way, it's like you basically have unlimited tries, since all you know, you lose a point of health, you can just re-heal it before trying again.
Fair enough. But yeah, for me, when it comes to doing a, my thoughts of doing a Pokemon game, or I guess even a Pokemon campaign, if I ever got up the gumption to try to pull one off, I would want to do something that kind of focuses around the unknown and interdimensional travel. Part of it's because it's like, for me, the story of the whole thing of the unknown is like, it feels like there is just so much. Yes, you get so much hints that there is something to them, but never really too much to confirm exactly.
Be right back, getting cold.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, the bees are not attacking me. That's nice.
Yep. You smell like honey. You are pleasing to the smell, therefore you are allowed to live.
There you are, soul. Ah. There was a bench here.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's see. Next. Maybe I'll go back up to Dirtmouth for a bit.
Sorry, just I knew that the honey thing meant that the bees that you'll learn. I didn't realize it also meant that you just walk through them.
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure myself, but then it's like, well, do I jump over him? Well, I'll just push through and, oh, yeah. Just gotta do that.
You gotta love how the tram seems to have, like, actual tram music.
Yeah. It's nice tinny,
Hell, you can see the speakers.
Oh yeah, they got those frickin' like not quite dish, flowery kind of looking things like on the old timey records.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll switch over my badges.
Yeah, the honey loses its appeal when you have the option of, you know, not being attacked by bees.
Yeah. Actually, maybe I'll go to Crossroads, see if I can't buy some more badges, charms, whatever, from the charm lady. I think she's out of charms, but still, maybe I can get the next slot upgrade.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh dear. Infected Crossroads.
Did you go after one of the 3 bath people yet, or?
I don't think so.
Huh. I'm trying to think of just what...
Those things didn't explode before.
Well, they do now. 'Cause of course they do.
Great. Oh boy.
Well, we'll put it out there if you are interested in another charm notch and potentially another charm. I think I know a place you can go. After, you know, we deal with... up to here. Though, I'm not sure if you've been there. Can you check the map real quick? Preferably the full... Oh, I guess you have to be on the chair for the full...
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Alright, we'll... There's also a bit of lag, so give it...
Right.
So just... Okay, you've been to the Helen Cliffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would require going back there. There is something there that you might find interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first let's talk.
Petra Misubo.
Okay, so nothing. Still just giggling despite the atmosphere. Okay. Okay, I need 3 more charms before you give me that. Okay. And of course you explode too. Why does everything explode?
Well, why not? Everything explodes because the infection hates you.
Evidently so. Just stay away from me.
Can you remind me, what was Argle doing?
I'm not sure. Right, and of course this pulsating mass is blocking that off forever. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's go here. Okay, you dudes are still here. Stay away.
Bad, stupid bug thing.
Pass it by. Stop into the hot springs. Hello, dudes. Okay, I can tell this is awkward. I'm just gonna zip on that.
Really not gonna bother reading their minds?
Oh yeah, that's a thing I can do. They're gone.
Were they ever really there to begin with? Yes, yes they were.
Actually, not speaking of. Bright.
Yes?
Uh,
Oh.
light.
Oh,
bright.
sorry, I thought you were talking to me. My bad.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Reading text. fuck. Oh god, what is... Oh, and you stupid things just drop off globs. Ah.
Yep. Welcome to the infected crossroads, where everything is awful.
Yes. I'll check on the caterpillars. Okay, you are all not awful. That is good.
So you've now been to the spread of the corruption, the blight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought I noticed something different when I noticed some of the plants were turning orange earlier. I didn't think it would get this awful.
Yeah.
No one does.
Yes.
Personally, I'm kind of surprised, because apparently he hasn't killed one of the trio.
Huh.
I guess there's other... like, another requirement that you can... like, another threshold if you cross it triggers it.
Would killing the broken vessel have done it?
Hey.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Bapanada.
Okay, yeah, you got everything. Okay.
But good news on. So I don't think I mentioned this, but yeah, my mother has been cleared to leave hospital, so that's good.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
And she's confident in her health that she's actually going to take the cat back.
Oh.
Hooray!
That is quite good to hear indeed.
Yes.
There is nothing quite as pleasant as being able to say, "Get the hell out of here" to an unwanted cat.
No, I want the cat.
You need one of them cats that can exist in two places at once.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say a Schrodinger's cat, but that's two states.
Yeah.
Akala. Emtono.
But yeah, it's funny, right? So it's like, I watched a YouTube short, earlier today. That's like, it's like, this is a red flag to all cat owners. If someone says they don't like cats, that's a red flag. And guess who just so happened to just say that? My aunt. Like, yeah, I don't like her to begin with.
Sounds right. What is...
Really?
Hi.
Oh boy,
Welcome, small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. Some time? Yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. I am Gigi, and if you have found your way into my chamber, you must need my help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world like black stains. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. You don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the services of one such as I.
Yeah, that's why it took me so long to actually figure out what her purpose was, because I'm like, it's okay. I had no idea that she was speaking in code, basically saying it's like, yes, your wayward soul.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the game is kind of abstract in terms of explaining what some of the stuff means. But it's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, no one's on the context to have how, like, I'll hear people talk about, oh yeah, this is the lore and that's what the black stuff that you leave behind is. It's like, okay, that makes sense, but you do kind of need that coding deciphered if you don't have an immediate idea of what that means.
Yep.
Okay, let's take a look into the Howling Pass.
I don't think you can go up to the Howling Cliffs from this direction.
I'm pretty sure I did, but I mean, maybe not. I'll just take a quick thing just in case.
Fair enough.
Hey, cat.
Oh, there. Yes, there's a thing here I didn't either I didn't realize... No, I didn't realize there was a thing here. Huh.
Well, there you go.
Learn something new. But yeah, if I recall the thing you're looking for, it is further... Oh, it's a bit further... It's closer to the dream tree sort of thing. It's actually up the cliff face.
Okay. Yeah. Dang it. Ah. Oh! Right, this is also a thing.
Right. Sorry, I forgot about him. Or her. It.
I am Gorb. Bow! Bow, 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 bow to Gorb! The great mind, I am Gorb! Ascend, 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 ascend with Gorb! Why the fuck not? Oh my god, you have the silliest fucking voice.
The fact that you were pretty close to.
Yeah, yeah, that pretty much captures the essence of Gorb. So that being said, Gorb is the most annoying motherfucker ever.
Yeah, getting progressively more difficult with them nails it's spitting out.
Well, yes, it's more the fact that Gorb, just the humming Gorb makes.
Ah. Yeah, I can do that. Yay! I am Gorb, the great mind. The pain, ascend, ascend! I am... Yay! I got the juice. Here lives Gorb, the great mind.
I do love the journal entry for Gorb.
Yeah, there's a thing. Hold on. Yeah. Lingering dream. Mysterious life form that claimed to contain all of the world's knowledge inside of its distended brain.
Yeah. Basically, a lot. It seems like the law of the law of Gorb is everyone sort of assumed that they were this genius creature because of just the size of their head.
Yeah.
Whether or not that is true is hard to say.
I went down like a bitch.
Yeah. Because, I mean, in fairness, there have been truly intelligent people who have just been clearly smart, but just social skills are not that good.
Yeah, I can easily see them being the type that they legitimately know so freaking much, but, like, they don't really know how to properly use that knowledge. Like, maybe they are, in fact, tied into some great understanding of something, but they just really don't know how to do it. Okay, so...
Yes, there is a secret hidden somewhere in the cliff face.
Okay.
I will let you find it. I will admit I would be a bit more precise, but honestly I don't remember exactly where it is in the particular area. It's just somewhere in the cliff.
Fair enough. And there's the map man's thing. See if I missed anything in here. Right, there's the whole thing. Ah! Man, I'm really good at throwing myself onto spikes.
I mean, in fairness, a lot of people are. Very easy to do.
So remember, was there anything else in Jody's thing that I missed? Oh, yeah, right. Her ghost. Ah, I see you bear my blessing. I can't remember giving it, but my memory has been a little lacking of late. Yeah, I totally didn't steal it off your corpse. Isn't it
Grave robbing? What's that?
Isn't it just so peaceful here? Such a perfect place to rest. I'm gonna...
Yoink.
Gonna let you do
Yeah,
a
there's
rip
another
around.
there's another thing you can do for me. Give me your essence.
I mean, we are trying to help this kingdom find rest, I guess, so, you know, only makes sense. Argyle, this world is horrible. It's beautiful and wonderful, but it is goddamn horrible.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why, like, I'm excited for Silk Song, because it's like, we're going to see what stuff is like outside of Hollow Nest.
The answer? Not much better.
Probably.
Because everything kind of has a post-apocalyptic feel to it. I mean, it could just be this place in particular, but... I don't know.
I'll laugh if it turns out that Silk Song is actually a very,
It's basically the equivalent of Animal Crossing.
yeah.
We don't speak about Hollownest. Hollownest is a nightmare. People go to Hollownest to die.
Yeah, it's the whole idea of like, what is it, Demolition Man, where it's like, Hornet is the only one that is able to solve problems because she's the only one that is accustomed to violence.
Oh god, it turns out she's like the fucking, Meta Knight. Okay, this thing. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. Take enough look at that again.
I mean, considering that apparently Silk Song happens outside of the kingdom, that is clearly just the Pale King being a dick.
Seems possible.
Yeah.
Also, I think there's another breakable wall there.
Ah.
Just wait.
Ah, yes. Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. The corpse of a large bug.
Don't worry about that. That will come into play later.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Alright, this is actually how you activate it, isn't it?
it... Okay.
I feel like something's missing.
Yeah, it feels like it wasn't completed.
Yeah. You did it wrong all the way, go back.
Eh.
We want to introduce you to new friends. Get back there.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's done the dream now. Like, that has to be it, right? Like,
I mean, I haven't fully
There,
upgraded
but-
it, but...
That might be it.
I'll have a quick
Maybe-
look.
Probably should talk to that, weirdo lady.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah,
Hey.
I'm not seeing a thing. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, hey, the tree needed to be done anyway, so...
Yeah.
Give me more essence!
Ah, it just says strike the torch multiple times.
Ah. That's not very intuitive, but okay.
It doesn't say if it has to be with the
Doesn't
dream
seem like
now or
dream-
normal
doesn't seem-
now.
Doesn't seem like it has to be dream now, so guess normal now.
Yeah. I always hated this whole thing because it's like you get that thing where it's like, oh, there's like one left. Where the hell is it?
Yeah, like, it would be one thing if there was a limited number of orbs to collect, but this feels a bit excessive. Like, the one they had for the very first time they introduced it, this felt like it was just enough.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, it's not exactly a particularly dangerous or difficult place to traverse.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Ah, there you are. Like, I feel like if I were to do a challenge like this, I would do something that emphasizes a linear path that you kind of want to, like, speed run or do as efficiently as possible.
Yeah, like make it that's like. Yeah, make it a linear path, but time it.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, it's a Metroidvania, so I understand the whole, oh, search out kind of thing. But it gets just a little bit tedious.
I think you
Yeah.
got them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no longer any dream sparks.
Tell me your secrets, Tree. Wasteland. Bugs reduced. Okay.
Yes, now return to the large bug.
Yeah.
Indeed. Let's see. Right, I was going to talk to the lady. Let's see.
Don't you mean the torch and smacking it a few times?
Yes.
Oh, right, and the dabba die. And I get distracted. Okay, so where was there's the corpse. And then yeah. Okay. Ah.
Yeah. You'll be making some new friends soon.
Yeah. Just return to Dirtmouth.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Yeah, I will admit the main reason I decided to mention this is that particular thing is very easy to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of secrets in this game. Which mean that, makes sense for a Metroidvania. Doo-doo-doo.
Technically, it's not even a secret of the base game. Welcome to DLC territory.
And... Ooh! Hi... The fuck?
おお、来てる。
Look there! Something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared. Ugh, it fills me with dread. I think at best I try to ignore it. Yeah, I'm just gonna... And...
おお、来てる。
I mean, I wouldn't say sinister, but okay. Okay, so we have big tent, small tent. I'll check small tent first. Hi. Ah! Did you call us? You called us and we came. We came! You don't look scared. Why did you call us? It doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came and I can smell something. Something deep below us. I want it. I want it. Okay.
Did you ever?
Yeah?
Did you ever buy Leg Eater's charms?
I don't think so. You carry a lot of smells on you, but you don't have one of your own. Funny little thing.
I've already crossed.
Should I have purchased one?
Well, you can.
Well, something to spend
Oh,
the
that-
geode on.
Yeah.
Babala Geno.
You called us. Speak to Master. Okay, you keep vibing with your caterpillar accordion? You look sassy. So, it was you who called us. Well met, my friend. Well met. I am Grim, master of this troop. The lantern has been lit, and your summons heeded. A fine stage you choose, this kingdom fallowed by worm and root, perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first, some illumination is required.
Scarlet Fire.
Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame and dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame and return it to me. Together marvel shall be achieved. But don't fret, small one. For this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Grimchild. Worn by those who take part in the Grim Troop's ritual, the bearer must seek the Grimkin and collect their flames. Might as well see what that's about, huh?
Oh yeah, in fairness, the Grimchild will grow with in time.
Okay.
As you do stuff with him.
Yolo no Tugobis.
Faring well in your adventures below? Well, I had an adventure of my own while you were gone. I don't usually visit the town's graveyard, but I thought I'd go and visit the grave of an old friend. As I was walking among the tombstones, I noticed a strange kind of chanting coming from somewhere nearby. Extremely sinister chanting. I looked around to find the source, and I saw two bright, horrible, huge eyes staring at me from the door of a dark cave. I pretended I hadn't heard the voice or seen the eyes and scurried back to town. My friend will have to wait a little longer for her visit. I'm guessing he's talking about the confessor?
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude's just kind of scared of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, considering this world, yeah, that's justified.
It's probably why he's not dead.
You know, I'm gonna try something with all that talk of smell. Where is it? Defender's Crest.
Yes.
Hi.
Laula. Misu.
Can you smell something? There's suddenly a horrid stench in the air. I swear, the town usually smells much nicer than this. Please accept my humble apology. Okay.
Oh, fun fact, when you go and meet Leg Eater, wear the Defender's Crest while you talk to him.
Okay. Hi.
I've already crossed.
Ah, that smell. So strong, so virile. But not the odor that calls to me. I crave a different smell. Precious. Sensitive. Fragile. Ah, bring it. Wear it. Ah. And considering the badges were fragile, that makes sense. I will plug in one of those extension
Yeah,
bodies.
I like that. That's like that is the hint on how to deal with her quest. Because a lot of people might think, oh yeah, maybe if snow she likes, wear Defender's Crest.
Makes sense.
Malava.
Oh, he doesn't mind if I smell.
Oro,
Yay.
oro.
Okay, so resting grounds. Oh right, I was gonna go talk to the. Well, you know what? First, I'll talk to the lady. Just
Yeah, you're already here.
yeah.
Oh man, just realized you've been going for like close
Almost
to
3
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll do what I've set out to done, and then
Yeah.
it's not like I have to get up early for anything. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at that dream nail. Ah, 500 essence. You're a master in the making. Well done, well done. I have a small reward for you. Plucked from one of my most precious memories, this charm will bring you and the nail closer together still. The secrets of this kingdom won't be able to hide from you any longer. Take it, and return once you've collected 700 essence. More gifts await you. Dream Wielder.
Yep. And I was about to say, how many charms are you away from your next notch?
I think
Well, he just got 2.
Yeah.
see, I think she said I need 25, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. One more badge.
대주로.
Okay, so...
There's a.
Mhm.
I will say that there is one that you will get for beating Hornet, the second fight.
Hmm.
No, actually, does that one count?
And it has to be said, Leg Eater's fragile things don't count towards the
Yeah,
total.
no, they don't.
Hmm.
At least not at first.
Mm-hmm. What does the Defender's Crest do again?
Basically means that you have a AoE effect around you. That poison cloud around you
Right, it
actually
actually does
damages
damage,
people.
yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Because I think I used that with the Spore, that way, yeah. Because there's the Spore charm that whenever you take damage, you release a Spore cloud.
Oh.
Yeah. I believe there's also if you combine it with I'm not sure if you've got it yet, but there is a charm that you can get that when you do focus, when you do focus and heal stuff, you release a thing.
I
Like
think that might be the Spore.
Maybe.
Because, yeah, like, in my effort to try and cheese certain, like, enemies or bosses, I came up with a bunch of, off-the-cuff builds.
Oh
Alright.
yes, I don't think you've encountered Beetle Girl yet.
I mean, there's
Yes,
been a
at some
few
point.
beetles, but...
Yeah, it's down in the Mantis tribe area. You know where the Dashmaster statue
Oh,
is?
yeah, the one I haven't been able to rescue yet.
Yeah, apparently, if you go, you can go past the Dashmaster statue.
You can? Oh.
Yeah, apparently, there's apparently a path beyond him.
I,
I just only tried that, but...
I mean, I mean, it's worth checking out.
Yeah.
So much to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's also since you've beaten the heroic stag beetle, or dung beetle, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
There is also some... Potentially it opens up a pathway to get an upgrade. I believe down in the Royal Sewers somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I need to check that out at some point.
Yep.
Hi. Ah, that smell you carry with you. Ah. Very tasty. You're sweet. To share such a tasty smell with me. Do you want a gift in return? Cheaper. Yes, my beautiful gifts. I'll give them to you. Cheaper. Neat.
Yep.
Might as well get everything he's got.
Yep.
have to show you. Do you want something more? You're so greedy. Okay. Okay, I shall... do off.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, okay, never mind. I was about to say, don't worry about equipping them.
Yeah.
Although I was meaning to check out the Grim Child. Hi, little buddy. Let's see. Quick having nail extension. You're not give up gathering swarm. I've already got so much freaking geo at this point.
So yes, the Grim Child is part of a summoner build.
Yep. Yep, you have a pet now.
He shoots things.
Or he will. I don't think he starts shooting things until he's upgraded at least once.
Right, yeah.
Because he is still just a bubba.
Yeah.
I might be wrong though, so...
Yeah, no, he hasn't shot anything yet.
Yeah.
I think that actually indicates that it might be...
Can be opened from the other side, but not from this one.
yeah.
Actually, huh. Oh, there is the thing beyond. Actually, I think... I'm not sure if you've been that way yet. Like, I'm not sure if you've been that way since you got the Dream Nail, at least.
Maybe?
Because if I recall, that little room at the end there actually does have a thing.
You mean that chained up door?
No, not that one. You know, the bottom of that room, how there's a room to the right?
Uh-huh.
There should be something there that you can get since you have the Dream Nail now.
Oh, might as well check that out. Meow.
While you're ready, you can bring Junior with you.
Oh, hey. Wait, child. Why have you come here? Have you come to tame this savage, ruined land? Many have come to purify this place, but all who dwell here are eventually consumed. Yes, even the wild bugs lurking below us. They were once proud like you, and now they are only monsters. Beware dreams of glory, child. Turn back and do not return. Yeah, might as well. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they are actually pretty tricky fights. Ah, never mind, you're fighting something different from what I expected. I do remember this guy actually being pretty difficult as well.
Yeah, it varies. Sometimes once you know his pattern, he's alright, but there is an element of RNG to him.
Yeah.
He's got the frickin' rings.
Beware the power of burger rings.
Frick. I think I might pull Junior off of badges for now, since...
Yeah, you don't need him for that fight.
Allows the bird to charge the dream nail faster and collect more soul when striking foes. Yeah, might as well. So right down there. Alright, Mr. Wow Shroom.
Wow!
Yeah.
I was wondering why he called it Wow Shroom, and it's like, oh right, yeah.
Because he's trying to do his best Owen Wilson impression.
Yes, why are you staring at me?
Because they are a cat. That is the natural state of being a cat.
I just...
She's debating, are you weak enough that I can kill and eat you yet?
You forgot.
Yeah, it has to be said, out of most of the Spirit Warrior fights, Hugh here is probably one of the more straightforward.
Yeah.
You just gotta be really fast.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously judge the right time to dash.
Yeah.
My mind, it clears. Have we been sleeping, child? I remember. Those proud lords. Were they truly monsters? I remember their eyes now, bright and clear. Why then did I fear them so? If there was madness in that village, it was I who brought it. They were right to cast me out. When I attacked, they were right to... they were right to kill. To kill me? Yeah, sorry, you were dead the entire time. We remember the elder.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
the voice actors, they must have had fun. Like, it feels like all they were told is like, yeah, just make noises.
Yeah.
Like, so what's my character? You're a monk. Okay, so what are my voice lines? I don't know, just do some like monk chanting.
There's something to be said for voice acting that is good at putting a feeling across without actually saying something.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the I Am Groot. The voice acting behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in fairness to him, it was very much, yes, I Am Groot is very much the only thing I'll say, but what's the emotion and context behind it?
Yeah. It still surprises me that's Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Say what you will, he's professional.
Yeah. But yeah, that is funny. It's like we're gonna do a freaking stunt cast, and we're going to have Vin Diesel be the voice for a CGI character. Okay, well, I mean that's not too bad. His only lines are "I am Groot."
I accept the challenge.
Oh, he was all in on it. Like, he's a Marvel fan, so he knew Groot.
I mean, it is a thing that, like, it can be a fun exercise, and it's like, okay, you know, how do you do a thing? It's like, even if you just do it with, like, a determined read, it's interesting to see the different emphasis you can put on that. It's like, I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
Yeah.
And you can still feel the different things to it.
It's the amount of ways just to say that one sentence.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess it's probably... Oh wait. We'll wait till after recording. Wait till after recording to bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to check on if this is a thing I can do, if I can save this person, or no.
Yep.
Alright. Past the Dash Master statue, you said.
Yep.
How the fuck did I could swear I rubbed my face up against this wall several times.
Completely forgot about it, so...
I can just imagine just the night facepalm and just, how did I miss this?
Yeah, we've all had those moments of missing very obvious things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have.
Here I was thinking I'd have to, like, find a way through the waterways or something, but I guess not. So, please, don't leave me behind. You forgot about me? I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Huh? Who are you? Your face, you're so... Yes? I'm sorry, I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. You came to rescue me? Greta? The girl that everyone just ignores? Sorry, when I look at your face, I can hardly... I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... Sorry, I mean... Thank you. I mean... I better go. Back to town, I mean, I better get home. The-
Bin solia neku.
Thank you.
Bin solia neku.
Yeah. Good luck getting back. I'll tell the mantises to not be mean to you. Okay, and then I guess that's something I can look forward to looking into.
In Dirtmouth. In Dirtmouth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also take the stag. Don't try to go through the crossroads. It's really nasty in there now.
If you go that way, you will die.
Alright. That is the end of that.
I mean, that's just sort of like the basic idea of Metrovania. It's just like, okay, if you go that way, you'll die. That way, you'll die. That way, you'll also die. But this particular way, well, deadly, you might actually have a shot. You might not die.
Well, nice to have you guys hanging with me as usual. Nice to have those little hints.
No problem.
And
I like introducing you to friends.
and thank you to whoever watches this later after the fact, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.